Welcome to Suppose, a podcast where authors discuss the extraordinary. I'm James P. Hassel,
And I'm Sarah Jean.
and this month is Conspiracy Month, which is suddenly a bad idea, I think, but it's fun. This week's
Yeah,
topic is Suppose the Earth is flat,
the
and,
Earth.
you know, it's a cover up for reasons.
Okay, all right.
Hmm.
Whew.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain this to me because I have completely rebelled against this whole topic and I don't understand how they could possibly argue this. Because even as dumbass as I am about science, I know that the Earth cannot be flat.
Yeah. Okay, so the most I've heard of this is from other people debunking it.
Okay.
And I watch the videos because they're funny because, science kind of wins every time.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea is the Earth is flat. Um, the reasons it's flat are many. Mainly, where's the curve, though? That's the biggest argument you will hear. Where's the
Oh
curve,
my
though?
gosh. Seriously?
I mean, you can see for miles. You can see for 80 miles. There's no curve.
Oh my gosh.
Look, there's two cities behind me, and if I do incorrect math, there should be a curve between them. So yeah, it's bad math. It's I don't know, a want to believe in something dumb.
Huh.
There's some you can find flat Earth references in religious texts. Therefore, that plays a mixture into it.
Well, sure.
You can have
I, this might be the shortest podcast we ever do.
possibly.
Yeah, so so I heard somebody say that people like conspiracy theories because it's comforting for them to feel like things aren't just random or
Mm-hmm.
I may be mixing that up
No,
because I'm a little tired, but
I think you're thinking of, like the JFK assassination is more
yes.
comforting to feel like the government was behind it and there's an essence of control to it. And it's not just,
Yes.
oh, some nut job can kill someone at any point
Yes.
because
Yeah.
that's unsafe. Flat Earth, though,
Yeah.
yeah, there's no comfort in having the world being flat.
Why would you care? Like, why the hell does it bother you? I
See,
mean, most of
see,
these people probably don't travel or go anywhere.
well, the flat Earth is, I think that's the want to feel like you know something other people don't. I think that's also a big essence in every conspiracy theory that you got it figured out. You see through the lie.
Oh my gosh.
So why pick flat Earth? I have no idea. I think you just have to be sort of gullible and naive and not understand the scope of things like planets.
Holy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I,
Because yeah, you can punch holes in every little single thing that comes out of a flat Earth. Like, oh, the sun circles above the disk, and for some reason, it acts as a very peculiar spotlight that only lights up certain regions of a flat area at a time.
I, this is making me feel really stupid. Like, I can't even. Like, okay.
See, we
So
just
there are
had to.
people who are convinced that the Earth is flat now. Now,
Hmm.
I believed that the Earth was flat because when I was 5, I heard my kindergarten teacher, who
Lied to you.
I still she no she yeah she said that the Earth people used to think the Earth was flat, and I heard her say
Hmm.
that the Earth is flat.
Well, I was
And
gonna
I
say
mean,
lie
this
to you
lovely
because.
woman who is still friends with my mother
Hmm.
still knows this about me, and it's like she had to convince me that that's not what she said. But I was 5. I was 5.
I mean,
Oh my
You
gosh.
probably remembered it wrong, to be fair, if you were
Oh, I'm
5.
sure I did. Yeah. I'm sure. But I got into this fight with my mom about the fact that the earth was flat.
Hmm. Well, see, I was going to say the lie of. So every kid's taught the lie that people thought the earth was flat, and that's why Columbus sailed into the ocean, and everyone thought
Yeah.
he was going to fall off, and that was a lie because we had figured out the earth was round in ancient Greece.
Mhm.
We had calculated the circumference within some pretty decent leeway
Yeah.
there. It was, yeah. I don't know where
I
this came from. I don't. I want to know why it's resurged.
why?
Like in this day and age, where GPS is a thing,
Yeah.
which relies on satellites triangulating your position.
Yeah. So my dad designed satellites and helped test them and was there when they were launched into space and
Mm-hmm.
they go around the friggin' earth.
Yeah.
They go around it,
Mm-hmm.
not like circling the frisbee disc.
Yeah. No. Thing.
If the earth is a frisbee disc, I mean, then maybe God is playing frisbee with us.
Mhm.
That seems reasonable. That's totally plausible, right?
Yeah. I.
Holy
I mean,
crap.
why not?
I'm all for having an open mind, but I just cannot give this one any kind of credence.
Well,
It's just
I'm gonna get to that in a minute, but I do want to throw out. Oh, what was I gonna throw out? I lost my train of thought. This is how
that's
dumb this subject makes me. I can't even think of what I was just gonna say. Satellites, Oh yeah, the
frisbee disc.
the stars spin around us. It goes back to the a universe centric place, which
Yeah,
I get kind of where that's coming from, where it makes you feel special,
yeah,
where you're not just a speck on a speck circling a speck that's circling another giant thing,
spec.
which
Yeah,
ends up being a speck when you count in the all of the galaxies.
yeah,
Because you feel really insignificant once you start getting a little bit of scale.
yeah. I mean, I guess so, but if you're a spec that everybody else is a spec, and just get over yourself.
Yeah.
Like, grow the F up.
Mhm.
Who cares?
Yeah. Sure. I feel insignificant. You are insignificant. I'm sorry,
You
but
are.
enjoy your insignificance. Don't let that be like, oh well, nothing matters. Everything matters. You're human. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Now, before I start poking too many holes in it, which
Okay.
I don't know, I'm gonna let other people poke holes in. I don't need to debunk any of this. It's just dumb. But I was gonna say the thing I do like to entertain about it is
Uh-huh.
if, and we'll get into this a little bit, but if it were true,
Uh-huh.
and then so you have Earth in this weird little layout. It's the UN flag. If you're curious what they think the flat Earth looks like, the UN flag is done so it can show all the continents at once.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So that's what the flat Earth should look like, which means you have this 500-foot ice wall surrounding the disk
Mm-hmm.
at like 75,000 miles.
75,000.
Yeah, I think that's the circumference of the flat Earth.
Holy.
It's, yeah, at the edge, you don't fall off. There's an ice wall that's 500 feet tall because someone took pictures of fucking glaciers and they think that's the ice wall.
I
So,
I can't even. Oh my gosh.
also, Australia is stretched to fuck on that map. I'm sorry, Australia. Your
Yeah.
land looks
They don't need to
fun
be
on
any
the flat
bigger.
Earth.
They're big enough.
But they don't really get.
I really want to go to Australia.
They don't
I
get
really,
bigger.
really
They
do,
get
except for
really
the whole
thinner.
spiders thing.
Yeah, I've seen those videos too.
Ugh.
So yeah,
Nope, nope.
it'd be really cool if I were to write a story with the ice wall. I'm thinking Game of Thrones here, but
Yeah.
that would be fun. I've also heard that past the ice wall, Earth spans for infinity, which figure that shit out. I've
For
heard
spans for. How does that make any sense?
it doesn't.
Okay, good.
I think the infinity theory comes from whoa. I think the infinity hypothesis
Yeah.
comes from the problem of if the Earth is a disk, what is it on?
Right.
Because if you take away Earth as a globe or a
Hmm.
spheroid to be truly technical, you have the problem of there's no more gravity because gravity comes from the you know ball theory.
Sure.
So you have to have a force called down.
So we don't fly everywhere?
Uh-huh. So, but well, because you can test down, you let go of something that falls down.
Right.
So, if everything's going down, why isn't the Earth going down? Therefore, it has to be on top of something. My favorite story is, especially when you get into the religious aspects, you have a flat Earth that sits on the turtle, or four elephants, depending on which religion you're going for. The four elephants also stand upon a turtle. And then you get into the fun infinite regression of what is the turtle standing on? And it's
I
turtles all the way down.
I don't want to make fun of anybody's religion, but oh my God.
I, I, I don't have a problem making fun of the religion.
No, you don't. You don't.
But I won't make fun of the person who believes in the religion unless they believe so literalist in that fashion,
Yeah,
in things like that.
that's just insanity.
So, and
I heard a. Go ahead.
I've had some other, the Earth is flat and 6,000 years old.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, because science. If you're
Uh-huh.
gonna throw out one science, you might as well throw them out
Yeah.
completely. Yeah, I heard a better theory for Antarctica.
Okay.
Because they found like fruit trees and everything like that in the Arctic,
Mm.
and you have all of those mammoths that were flash frozen and whatnot.
That
That was
was,
the North Pole,
yeah.
not the South. But I mean, like there have been weird things where the climate has dramatically changed in various parts of the world.
Hmm.
That in order for you to have an Atlantis, such as it were, you'd need a bigger landmass. You couldn't have this little tiny island sprawl out and be, that kind of advanced. So
Yeah.
the theory is that it was actually on Antarctica, and that's why we don't know where it is because it's buried under the ice. I actually find that one way more credible
I don't.
than flat Earth.
Oh, then
Well,
flat Earth, yeah. Never mind. I didn't let you finish.
yeah, you have to let me finish here.
My bad.
Yeah, so I mean, that wouldn't be way more entertaining and worth actually like, let's go dig down in the ice, see what the hell we find. I mean, they did find, things that shouldn't have ever lived there in those latitudes, so
Mhm.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
Oh, but that plays into the flat Earth theory of because you can't, quote unquote, you can't go to Antarctica just to go. And it's like, well, you kind of can. No, you can only go on a tour. Okay. What's wrong with that? I don't know. It's so weak. It's like because Antarctica it's a neutral zone. It's sort of,
mhm,
except it's kind of territorial.
mhm,
But the treaty between what is it, five countries has lasted forever since it's been signed without any dispute,
right.
and that just sounds like collusion.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
Uh-huh. So for any flat earthers out there who are listening, who, let's face it, there's no flat earthers listening to
Yeah.
us, which
Mm-mm.
is I'm fine with. But some questions: what's below the earth? What is NASA gaining from maintaining the lie?
Yeah.
See, that's my big thing. It's like any good conspiracy theory has a story behind it.
Yeah.
So NASA needs a reason, and you can't say money because I don't think NASA gives a flying fuck. If the world's flat, they'd want to fly up to space and then look at the flat Earth.
Yeah.
There's no difference. What do scientists have out of maintaining the globe conspiracy? Scientists get famous for discovering shit. Discovering Earth flat, pretty big discovery.
Yep. Yes.
And
Well, now I think I'm going to make it my life's mission to get the flat earthers to believe that Atlantis is under the ice in Antarctica. Because
which
reasons.
which part? That's a big ice wall.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so if it flash froze like the woolly mammoths flash froze,
Hmm.
if it did, then you could have the entire thing just gone in minutes. Because they have like woolly mammoths with undigested food still in their stomachs.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, but
oh, did you hear that they're trying to recreate a woolly mammoth like Jurassic Park?
oh, good.
Yes, right? Because we didn't learn from Jurassic Park or anything. Yeah, there's a scientist. Oh, what university? I don't remember what university. He's trying to clone and um, impregnate an elephant with a
Mhm.
woolly mammoth. I'm so excited.
I hope it goes well.
I hope so too.
I want to see the woolly mammoth. I don't care.
I really do as well.
Screw
And
the lessons of Jurassic Park. I want the woolly mammoth.
right?
This is how we get Jurassic Park, by the way, is that attitude.
Yeah.
Because
Because, who cares?
I mean, because honestly, if they were like, we're recreating dinosaurs, I'd be like, cool, I'm going.
Yeah. There's this, apparently, well, it's on my list to read it, but there's a book about the experiment of trying to, because the woolly mammoths were only from the last ice age, which was 11,000?
Yeah, around there. That's when the
11
big
to 15?
pool happened, I think.
Yeah, so when they flash froze, they were able to get intact DNA.
Mhm.
So they're able to do this, and it's like, this is just,
Yeah, because
why the hell would you do anything else with your science? I mean,
whenever they found
grow
them,
up.
they were
Freaking
like,
woolly mammoth.
they brought out the engineer or the owner of Tyson to be like, because they couldn't figure out how there was no decomposition. These animals were flash frozen, and at the
Yeah.
time we couldn't figure out how. So they got Tyson's who invented flash freezing,
Yeah,
and he was like, "Yeah, this is flash frozen."
it's crazy.
Yeah,
Like, what? How did that happen? I mean, there are so many things that are unanswered in this earth that are, we take it for granted. Like, there's things that look like roads in the ocean, and I mean, who's to say they aren't roads? And we don't explore those things. No, we sit here arguing over whether the earth is flat or not.
yeah.
I mean, come on, people. Devote your limited brain cells to something worthwhile.
I don't know. I watched the Flat Earth Real Here's 100,000% proof. Prove me wrong, scientist videos.
Yeah.
It just awful. The math was wrong. If you can't get the simple thing as an equation correct, there's no hope for you.
Well, yeah.
If you're gonna go,
I mean,
here's my proof, and you hold up a sign saying 2 + 2 = 5, then I'm sorry.
yeah.
Try again.
When my 9-year-old can beat you in math, you know you're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Although you have an exceptional 9-year-old, but
yeah.
that's not the point. Yeah, mm-mm.
All right.
I don't even know why this is a thing. I mean, just don't.
Yeah, I can't figure that part out. It's conspiracy, and NASA gains from it, and
What does NASA gain from it?
I don't
What
know.
the hell do they gain from it? Because even if the Earth is flat, they still can do other things and siphon off plenty of money. The end. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm
I don't
saying.
think
Is
the government actually spends $500 on a toilet seat, but it does feel like that. So,
I don't know.
they're taking all the money. Might as well.
It's space. Things work different. You might need a $500 toilet seat.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I will concede that. But, oh my gosh. Yeah. So that's it. I don't have anything else to say about this topic because it's just so damn dumb.
It is, and I'm trying to think. I thought there was one other thing I wanted to say about it, but I don't know what it was. Like I said,
Your brain cells have completely rotted.
yeah, it's made me dumb. I've lost points here.
I can't.
It's so sad. I don't know. Flat Earth dumb, because experiments are a thing that you can do. at home.
Hmm.
You know, like where's the sun in the sky?
I would like, yeah, right? Where did it go? How did the eclipse happen? Why do I feel like I'm standing still on this disc? No, it doesn't even make sense. Like,
Oh, that's the
no.
thing. That's one of their things where it's like, oh, the Earth is spinning at, was it 600 miles per hour, 700 miles per hour,
Yeah.
and then it's going around the sun at this many miles per hour, and then the sun's going around the supermassive black hole at this many miles per hour, and you're
Mhm.
saying with all this speed you can't feel any of it. Like, no
Right.
shit, we're on the Earth.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, okay. That one I could understand people being a little bit skeptical. Not necessarily skeptical, but not necessarily understanding it either, because it's kind of complicated.
It's kind of complicated until you're like, all right, get an airplane and jump. Did you fly to the back of it? No? Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal.
You, you fell down. I know.
No,
You head towards the earth. You can't
it's
see.
not even
I
that. It's
can't.
just like, if
I'm not very far from Washington, D.C., and I cannot see the city
hmm
from my house because the earth is not flat. It's curved. Even if I had a big telescope, I would still not be able to see it unless I went up. And if you're staring at a ball and you need to see one side of a ball, you have to go up in order to get the triangle to see down.
yeah.
And that's about all I know about math and science, and man, I know it.
No, I mean the acceleration part you can test just in a truck. You can get in the bed of a truck and have the truck go at 40 miles per hour, and you can jump. You will not fall out of the back of the truck. The truck will not accelerate out from underneath you because you are going the same speed.
Tell me you have not tried that.
Do it. Yeah, I've tried it.
You tried it?
I've jumped
my
in the back of a
gosh.
moving truck. Nothing happens. You come back exactly where you left because you are accelerating at the same speed.
Well, okay, I know that you can do that, but that does not make it smart to do that.
No, I'm not saying go do that. But if you're a flat earther, go do that. You will start to figure out acceleration and why
But
when you jump on Earth, the Earth doesn't leave underneath you. It's the
okay, fair
exact same
enough.
principle.
If they don't understand that the earth is not flat, they're not going to understand that either.
I'm just saying that's a little piece that you can start to grab onto. That's something you can do and understand.
Yeah.
And maybe once you understand acceleration and why you don't feel it the same way when you're accelerating at the same speed as the object, you might start to get somewhere.
All right.
Maybe.
There you go.
Probably not. It's probably a lost cause.
It's probably a lost cause.
Don't worry. We're shills. We're totally getting paid by NASA to do this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm waiting for my check to clear just now.
I am too. NASA,
Yeah.
hit me up. Hurry up.
Come on. Hurry up. I need
Tesla,
my money.
SpaceX. Come on.
Yep.
Musk, where my money at?
Hmm.
So yeah, I think that's it. A short one. A nice introduction to conspiracies.
Yes. Next week will be better.
Next week will not be better.
No. Oh, crap. No, next week will not be better.
Next week will be something though. And
You're going to get us killed.
probably.
You keep picking these awful topics.
I know. They just get worse after that.
I can debate this one at least. That one I can actually contribute something to, but
Yeah, I have some semblance of realism to go with the next one.
yeah.
But
So there's our teaser.
yeah, we'll leave that for next week.
All right.
Later, everyone.
Bye.